Brandon, the RV guru here with Mr. Motorhome, bringing you a 1997 Rexhall Vision. It's just 25 feet long. That's right, 25 feet. Take a look at this. You can park this thing in your driveway. This thing is super easy to drive, and no worries about being restricted at any of those campsites because this thing is so short. Now what's nice is this is a Rexhall. This isn't one of your cheaper, say, Fleetwood Fiestas. It's built on a regular little van chassis. Even at 25 feet, they're still going to give you the air ride assist suspension. Really smooth ride. You've got independent front suspension. So if you hit a pothole, you're not going to have one set of wheels off the ground. And for 25 feet, take a look at some of the storage. Just push that open. Look at that's pass-through storage. You've got a ton of space back here, and this is just one of your bays. There's a light out right here, so if you come to get stuff at night, you can. And then right here, take a look at this. You slide this out, and that helps keep your door up. No more those little cheap plastic tabs to hold those up that break off all the time. Let's do a walk around on the back. You're going to have a roof, rack, and ladder. So you've actually got a luggage rack up there if you didn't have enough storage. You've got your backup camera, of course, a tow hitch, and what's nice about this is this has the bigger motor, and because of its size, you're going to have a lot of power to tow something. Nice little rock guard. Here's that other side of that storage. Now, a couple things that are different about your Rexhall is it's a very well-made product. Take a look at your roof here. You'll notice it's a fiberglass roof, and it wraps around the edge of that side of sidewall. What that does is it eliminates all those potential leak spots that you'll find in, say, your cabinets or your rubber roof. Right here you've got your driver's side door, and this is something that is a must nowadays. Be able to just jump out quickly and gas up. A really beautiful looking coach. Now let's take a look at a couple features on the inside. Now as we enter the house, I want to point out a couple really key features. Something that shows you that the engineers at Rexhall put a lot of thought into their design. Take a look here. Do you see how much space you have between your driver's seat and the back of your dinette? Well, this is going to allow you to be able to recline or move that seat back so that you're comfortable traveling down the road. It's going to be really important for longer road trips. Of course, you're going to have a backup camera, even on a little 25-footer, and then take a look at this. You've got joystick levelers. Yes, it's a 25-footer, but Rexhall doesn't skimp. They give you all the high-end features, LCD flat screen TV. And then here's another thing that just shows you a little bit of the quality. You don't see one of those cheap wine guards that you find in a lot of your travel trailers that snap off at the easiest touch. This thing is a lot higher end, and it's not going to break off right away like that cheap wine guard would. Real wood cabinets. Take a look at that. You've got the gas piston on both sides. It didn't skimp out and just give you one. And it's deep. Look how deep this is. This is your coffee pot here, and you can see you can put a couple of those with no problem. Built-in coffee maker. More storage. This is a little 25-footer, guys. I know it doesn't look like it because all the features you get. Look at this is a pantry. A full-size pantry. I've seen 31-foot travel trailers that didn't give you a pantry. Corian countertop. This is a solid surface countertop. You've got a real deep single basin sink. Very high-end finishes. Take a look at that. Nice microwave with the turntable. And then all of your gauges are built right here. So you just push a button that'll light up. It's real easy. You've got your water heater and water pump right here. Very easy. Your hood light and hood fan. And then take a look at this. Of course, they're going to give you the Norcold fridge with the adjustable thermostat on the outside, not the cheaper Dometic, because we're in a Rexhall, guys. It's in great shape. It's super clean and very large. Now look at this. We're in a 25-foot, keep in mind, but you still get a walk-around queen bed. That's really difficult to engineer in something this size without having to sacrifice a lot of space. Day-night shades, of course. They're very easy to put up and down. Another LCD flat screen in the back here. We can lift this up. I did it with one hand. It's really easy. You've got a ton more storage back here. The engineers at Rexhall know that when you're going camping, you're going to want to take a lot of stuff with you. So they try and fill every nook and cranny with all the storage they can give you. A nice, roomy corner shower. It's big enough if you had a little stool, you could sit that down and take a nice shower. For those people that have mobility issues. Look at that. Max airflow vents. You can actually leave this vent open while it's raining, and because you have that cover, you're still going to get the ventilation without all the water. A real wood medicine cabinet. It's not one of those cheap mirrors that's, held in by plastic on the side that breaks really easy. This is real wood. Super roomy in here. Take a look at that. I've got size 13 shoes, and I've got plenty of space to walk around here. And then a couple other key features. Take a look at the size of your windows. You can only do this in a Rexhall because they have the strongest sidewall in the industry. They use something called positive pressure. And what that is after they vacuum bond these sidewalls to suck all the air out, then they'll take a 10,000-pound weight and set it on top to make sure you have the maximum amount of cohesiveness between the makeup of your wall. And what that gives you is these huge windows. If you didn't have that, what would happen is because of these size of those windows, just from the flex of the motorhome on a cheaper manufacturer would actually pop these windows out. And this is right where you want it. It's right by your kitchen, right on the campsite of your coach, so you can be out here making lunch for everybody, and you're not missing any of the action. You notice they're nicely tinted, and that does a couple of things. And not only is it going to give you some privacy, but it's going to keep your upholstery in great shape. It's going to keep the sun from fading that out and bleaching it out. Guys, you have to come down and take a look at this. This is a great motorhome, and it's just 25 feet long. You can take this thing anywhere. Come down to Mr. Motorhome in Sacramento, or catch us online at mrmotorhome.com. Again, my name's Brandon, the RV Guru, and thanks for taking a look.